Stay tuned and let's take a look at this Marvel Legends Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 Cosmo Build-A-Figure Wave Star-Lord. Pow and welcome back to the channel Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who, and remember now you can hit that join button and become a channel member as well. Either show some love or join the members club. Much appreciated. Today we are taking a look at the Marvel Legends Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 Cosmo Build-A-Figure Wave, and we are starting off with the man himself, Star-Lord. Who? Star-Lord, man, aka Peter Quill, in the new Guardians of the Galaxy uniform. I am very excited to see this movie and to get these figures in hand and complete the team, but this figure seems a little bit lackluster. So here we have a digital render on the front of the packaging, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, the Guardian emblem up top, promo image on the side, on the back just a digital render. Again, no accessories and not even a Build-A-Figure piece for Star-Lord, but this wave is of course the Cosmo Build-A-Figure Wave, the new companion of the Guardians, who we have already seen turn up during the collector's scenes in the movies. But to complete Cosmo, you will need to buy all the other figures in this wave, not Star-Lord though, as he has no Build-A-Figure piece. So without further ado, let's get it open. Here we have Peter Quill out of the packaging with all of his accessories, I say very sarcastically, as he looks very barren standing there, as his only accessories are his two trademark pistols. We do not even get a Star-Lord helmet. Now, if you collect Legends, you probably already have one, but that's not the point. It's the principle. He should come one. That's a big character element of Star-Lord. Maybe in the movie, you do not see him wearing the uniform and the helmet at the same time, but I think that's highly unlikely. But again, we haven't seen the film, so we shall see. The biggest selling point here is completing the team in these comic-inspired uniforms. Now, the figure itself is a bit of reuse because you've got the pins on the body. It's all about the deco here, and we do get a new head as well. So let's zoom in and take a look at that. So in the past, it's been a bit of a mixed bag. We've got some good Chris Pratt likenesses, but then we've got some not so good ones as well. I definitely think this one leans more into the good category, as I quite like this. In person, it looks much better than it probably comes across on screen. The digital face printing tech makes all the difference. Even his beard is like digital face printed on there. We also have the newly sculpted hair as well, which does have a bit of a dark wash to it as well. And overall, I do see Chris Pratt likeness in this head sculpt. When you compare it to the last Chris Pratt we got, which was during the Love and Thunder wave, you can see it's night and day which one is better, at least for me anyway. My previous favourite was probably from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, where it actually had the beard sculpted on the face. I still like that one. I just can't decide which one I like more right now, but you can let me know in the comments below which is the better head sculpt. Another look at the head sculpt there. As I said, that beard is printed on there, and then the hair sculpt does have some wash in it to bring out the detail. The head itself is on a disc and hinge, and then this upper part of the body is brand new, as it has the emblem here in gold, and then the uniform is a very vibrant blue with the red highlights. The team are definitely going to pop on the shelf when you have all of these on display. This belt is a separate piece that you can lift up, and it hides the sort of waist swivel. There's an ab crunch there as well, so swivel at the waist and then ab crunch forward a little bit and also back a little bit as well. The arms are basically reuse from a previous Star-Lord Marvel Legend. So as you can see, double jointed, but unfortunately they have the pins. It's just redecoed from the previous Star-Lord. They should have been upgraded to be pinless. I would have really liked this Guardians team to be in matching, updated, pinless Marvel Legend bodies, but it is not to be. We do have reuse. Same with the legs, reuse on the legs as well, as you can see, from the boots to the double jointed pins on the knees. The upper part of the thigh on the old one had the peg for the guns to plug into, where the new one doesn't have a peg for the guns, which is a small detail. So maybe that section is new, but otherwise it is basically up here that's new. Everything else is reuse, but it still looks like Star-Lord in the uniform. It's just they could have made the extra effort to upgrade it. He also has two pistols. They are his only accessories, so we do get two trigger finger hands for those pistols. Now they are new pistols as well, if I compare compare them to the previous Star-Lord pistols, as you can see, that had sort of two elements to it. This one has just got the top element. So different pistols for this movie, but of course the pistols are a trademark to Star-Lord even in the comics. So there you go. Two trigger finger hands, no interchangeable hands. It's got the new black gloves on there, which I don't think we've got in the past. But overall, that is your Marvel Legends Guardian Star-Lord. And of course, I had to try a Star-Lord helmet on here, and this is from the Volume 2 version, and it pegs straight on there, so no issues at all. As I said, that's the advantage of it mainly being reuse. You know it's going to peg on there, not a problem. So the helmet does look really good on this body, but I'm curious, are we going to see the helmet on this uniform in the movie? Only time will tell, but at least if you have a previous Star-Lord, you can make that happen for your collection. But it pegs on there and does look good together. We also put the new head on the old body. Now the skin tones don't match up exactly the same, but the jacket's high enough where it sort of hides the neck anyway, so you could sort of make that work. And you can even upgrade that terrible head sculpt from the Love and Thunder wave. There's that head sculpt. As I said, it's night and day, which is better for me. Jacket looks a little bit big. Maybe the head's a little bit too small for this body. I don't know. But it does pop on there, no problem at all. So you can have your options. You can mix and match. Moving into comparisons, here we have a little Star-Lord evolution for you, going all the way back to Volume 1, the Groot Build-A-Figure wave from nearly 10 years ago now. And it's crazy how far Legends have come, especially in regards to the likenesses on faces. Like, this is just some generic guy compared to a mini Chris Pratt over here. So yeah, the digital face printing tech is a game changer. Something like this will just not hold up in a collection anymore. And it's nice to have a representation of Star-Lord throughout the different movies as well. I would like them to go back and do a legacy version of Volume 1, as I do think that look is iconic, but it forever evolved. So there we got Volume 1, Volume 2, Love and Thunder, and then Volume 3 here on the end. We do have other Star-Lord figures as well in the collection. There we have a Short Jacket Volume 2, but it's nice to have this evolution on display. And again, you can mix and match the heads too. Here we have Star-Lord compared to the rest of the Guardians we get in this wave that are wearing these matching uniforms. Very comic inspired. It's great to see it in live action, and I will be working my way through all of these, doing reviews on the channel, comparing them to their previous versions. But yes, fresh out the box these lot, and they look really, really good together, as I expected. Can't wait to see the film. Here we have Peter Quill compared to a couple of versions of Groot, including Teenage Groot and then the Adolescent Groot from the new Guardians movie. And here we have Peter compared to some Ravagers with Mohawks, with Yondu and Kraglin. Now, in regards to comic comparisons, I don't have that Guardians of the Galaxy sort of modern box set with the modern version of Star-Lord in this comic version of the uniform. But I do have the original Star-Lord, which is just came out. So here we have our comic Star-Lord comparison, even though it's a different era and a different costume, but it's the same character. Staying in the comic realm, here we have the Who crew, who would look great in matching uniforms, I'm not gonna lie. Frogman, Tigra, White Rabbit. And last but never least, here we have Captain Britain and Hal Fire Hank. So, final thoughts on this Marvel Legends Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 Cosmo Build-A-Figure Wave Peter Quill, aka Star-Lord. Now, he's an integral piece to the Guardians team, and you're going to need him to complete them in this glorious matching blue comic-inspired uniforms, but it is undoubtedly frustrating that he is the same price as the rest of the figures in this wave, but he comes with no Build-A-Figure piece and hardly any accessories. We only get his pistols, not even a trademark Star-Lord helmet. Definitely a head scratcher, especially when most of this figure is reuse. Now, you know me, I don't really complain about reuse when it makes sense, but you did spoil my dream of getting the Guardians team in completely updated pinless bodies in this matching uniform. But it is still a nice representation of the character all the same, and I can't help but still be excited for the movie. And I'm sure once I've seen the movie, I'm going to be very happy I have the team in these uniforms in the collection already. But you can let me know what you think. You can love it, you can hate it, you can let me know in the comments below. And if you like Marvel Legends, and well, you're in the right place. Check out the videos tab, find the playlists, but most importantly, please hit that subscribe button, hit all on the notification bell, don't miss out on a video, and please hit that join button, become a channel member, either show some love or join the members club. Much appreciated. You can follow me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. And I'm on Twitter as well. Tweet me, don't be shy, at Dan Who Reviews. And until then, I will, of course, see you on the next one.